you hear a mother telling her son, you will end up like your father, what does that tell you? Or when you hear a father telling his daughter, like mother, like daughter, what does that also tell you? It is an endorsement. They are endorsing the bad traits in their marriage. My name is Sandra Ezeji Anyaele. I am your Marriage Foundation reality coach. I want to thank all those that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I want to invite those that have not yet subscribed. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is a life-changing channel. Today, I'm going to talk about a very interesting and eye-opening topic. Yes, it's eye-opening because most of the time we shy away from talking about them, but they are important, very important. And today's topic is how to escape marital abuse now. Yes, I had to emphasize it so that you know the importance of, escaping that marital abuse. In the illustration I gave, when a mother tells her own son that he will end up like the father, what it simply means is that the mother is indirectly endorsing the bad character of the husband to his child, to her child. So, and what it also means is that she's not even willing to do anything about it. She has accepted that bad character to the extent that she's now transferring it indirectly to the son. Then the father also is doing the same thing to the daughter. So now tell me, how will these children know the right thing to do when they want to marry or when they are newly married? Is that not what we've been talking about? We are trying to change the narrative. Do you know that as parents, some of the things we do now goes a long way in damaging the marital life of our children, and we want to start changing it. Now they are still with us. Now that they are about to marry. Now that they are newlyweds. If you as a mother, if you as a father, you are still, let me use the word ignorantly, telling your children, especially the grown one, especially the one that will soon get married, you are indirectly telling them the things that happened in your marriage, you did not like those things, but you accepted those things. Maybe because you were shying away from talking about them. Now, why are you extending it to these innocent children? Do you also know that some of these things, our parents tend to abuse us even before our spouses abuse us? Because by the time a father tells a daughter, like mother, like daughter, what does that mean? It means that there is something going wrong. There is something bad with what the mother is doing or with what his father was doing. He is now telling the daughter that somehow she will end up like the mother. Now, the mother also, maybe there is something the husband has been doing to her. She has accepted it for whatever reason. Now, she's now telling the son that with the way he is behaving, he will end up like the father. By telling this child that you end up like the father, assuming your husband beats you, now you are telling the child that he will end up like the father. What it simply means is that he should be the wife. That's what it simply means. Let us not shy away from saying the truth. Let us say the truth the way it is. Yes, and you mothers also, when your husband beats you, you have red eye, you have swollen face, and when you come out, your children will ask you, Mommy, what happened? You say it's an accident. You hide that truth away from them. Or sometimes they will even hear or notice that both of you are fighting, but when you come out, you pretend as if nothing happened. What are you teaching these children? You are teaching these children that physical abuse is good. You are teaching these children that it's the normal thing. Your husband can beat you. Yes, that's what you are teaching them. You are teaching these children that no matter what they see in their marital life, that they should just cushion it. They should not say anything about it. You are also teaching them, that one is the worst. You're also teaching them that it is okay to beat a woman. When your son, for whatever reason, your daughter offends him, you will see that your son will start beating the younger sister. Because that is what he has been seeing. He will start beating the younger sister, thinking that it's okay to beat a woman. Thinking that it's okay to beat a girl. That is how it starts. That is just how it starts. The earlier we start frowning at these things, the better for all of us. Yes. Do not cushion abuse in whatever way it comes. Now, let me shock you. Do you know that aside from physical abuse, aside from emotional abuse, there are other forms of abuses? Do you know that? Do you know that there is mental abuse? Yes, there is mental abuse. Do you know that there's something we call cultural identity? It's a form of abuse. Yes, there are different types of abuses, but because we talk about physical abuse, verbal abuse, those are the most common ones, but there are still others. Any form of abuse is bad. Let me give you an example. That cultural identity is a form of abuse. When, for instance, you marry somebody that is not from your tribe, let me just use my tribe. I'm an Igbo lady, an Igbo marrying a Yoruba. By the time you marry this person, sometimes there could be misunderstanding. And the next thing you will start doing is to start speaking your language. You know that this woman will not hear your language, but you are speaking that language. Or better still, you have a sibling that visited and you have small little problem with your wife. You start speaking your language to your sister or to your brother that came to visit. What are you doing? That is cultural identity. Because you know that this woman will not hear you. Because you know that this woman, is not understanding what you people are saying. It's a form of abuse, but it's hardly talked about. Yes, it's hardly talked about. Now, going back to the scenario, when you exhibit any form of physical abuse, be it domestic violence, that is the most common, be it verbal abuse, you use your mouth to kill a man, you use your mouth to kill your wife, because anybody can, exhibit that trait. It's not only the men. A woman can be verbally abusive, a man can be verbally abusive. Remember, I talk about the man, I talk about the woman. When we start telling our children the right thing, it's going to help them. Yes, as a mother, tell your son when he's of age the right things to do. Yes, irrespective of the fact that, those things, you did not see those things or you did not experience those things. But they are the right things. Tell him the right things to do. And your daughter-in-law will love you. As a father, please join hands with your wife so that you tell your children the right thing to do as they are of age. Because they will get married and you want them to have a happy home. Happy home starts from the foundation. Happy home does not start from the middle. I am pleading with you. In my last video, I talked about why I started this YouTube channel. Please help me to achieve the aim of starting this YouTube channel. People coming after us should get it right, and we are the ones to help them. We cannot fold our hands and expect things to happen. It will not happen like that. It is not magic. It is not also something very difficult if we do it right. And it starts with us. It begins with us. Let us do the right thing so that these children will learn. Yes, by the time you give out your child, when she is underage, so to speak, you have not even told this child what she's going to expect in marriage. By the time you forcefully tell your son to go get married just because he has finished his university education, without you telling this child what and what is expected of a man, of a married man, this child is not ready yet, but you are forcefully telling him to go and get married. Let us inform our children. Let us tell them the right thing to do. That is the only way they can get it right. Please, I am pleading with you. If you have already made that mistake, there is still chance for you to change. Yes, you can change. Because of imperfection, we are prone to making mistakes. Whether intentionally or unintentionally, there is help for you. It is better you address the situation now than just allowing it to lie there. Because by the time you allow it, it will escalate into bigger problems. Please, if you are already married, maybe you are in the new phase of your marriage, please, you can still seek help and you will get help. That is why we are here. Any form of abuse is bad. Any form of abuse is bad. We have to start now to talk about it so that the upcoming ones, people coming after us, will escape it. And it's very easy to escape. That is why I titled this video, How to Escape Marital Abuse. Now, it's an action. Yes, action needs to be taken so that they can escape it. You can actually escape it. With the right information, you can escape it. Yes, you can. Except when you close your eyes, when you close your ears to the right information. That is the only way you will jump into it. And I don't want you to jump into it. Yes, if we keep talking about, or when we try to itemize these forms of abuse, it will take time. And I don't want this video to be too long, but I think I've made some salient points. Please go through this video again so that you understand the main points. If my video has made sense to you, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscription is free. It doesn't cost you money. Yes, just click it and you have already subscribed. Turn on your notification button so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first to know. Share my video, like this video. Let this video reach as many people as possible, because by getting the right information, that is the only time we can change. That is the only time they can change. I know you will like me to talk again in my next video. So I expect to see you in my next video.